Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the US campaign, where we've just taken the north of the Sakhalin Islands. We just need to now take Korosakov, and then we will have locked the Soviets out of the Pacific completely. And now we can turn our... well, should be able to now... Why can't I invade Crimea? Are they having a rebellion at the moment or something? I should be able to. I was able to before. That's very odd. In fact, everything's greyed out, which is a bit weird. Okay, I'll try next month. Well, it's just a heavy cruiser. Let's go. Be an old armoured cruiser. We can probably take that out. Yeah, so plan is lock them out of the Pacific completely, lock them out of the Black Sea, and then we can try and lock them out of the Baltic, and that will just leave them with northern Russia, which will maybe be a little bit trickier, but then we can try and take that out as well. And then the Soviet Union will collapse, and we won't have to worry about them anymore. I think from this point out, any country we get into a war with, apart from maybe France or Britain, because they're quite big, we should look to eliminate them completely. Well, whatever that was is gone. Oh my word. 5-inch guns actually hurting and supposedly armoured cruiser. Torpedoes are going to hurt even more. I mean, if they hit, somehow managing to miss it. Then hopefully a slightly better spread. Lovely. Right. Good stuff. Well, you can calm down in the comments because you've been screaming at me, I'm sure. You can't invade Crimea because you've already taken it, you fool. Yes, indeed, that is true. The army's moving on Azerbaijan, which is perfect. South Sakhalin is at 100%. That's perfect. So I've moved the fleet from the Black Sea. We're going all the way up to southern Finland. We'll go southern Finland and then, possibly counterintuitively, we'll go for Latvia, Estonia, because they only have one port each. See how things are going up here, then take southern Finland, and then try and take central Russia. Just kind of spread it out a bit, because what I'm hoping is, if we take southern Finland, they'll attack northern Russia on land. Yes, the fall of the Soviet Union is the aim of today's episode, even though it might take a little while. We do have the 14-inch Mark IV for refitting the standards, but they're busy. I mean, we could refit the 14-inch armed battle cruisers, I suppose. That's maybe a good shout. Spread it out a bit. We haven't seen them much so far, the battle cruisers. It's all been the destroyers or the invasion fleet. Biddle in action once again. If you'd like to buy the Biddle and give her a different name, you can. Become a YouTube member at the Destroyer Captain tier or a Patreon, even at the base Initiate tier, and you will be able to name a destroyer. Got it? Torpedo boat in there somewhere, apparently. Oh no, that's what we sank. They do still have some escorts. Pretty sure. Turn your torps off for now, so we can positively ID the escorts. Really? Must be their destroyer, or one of them anyway. Ooh, heck. Oh no, they went wide. That's fine. Stay at the edge of the convoy, pick them off. The escort, please. Good, but no flooding. This destroyer's fighting well. Oh, there we go. Biddle with a couple of hits, including flooding hits. And as that ship begins to slow, we should be able to take it out. Pop smoke again. Very clever. Must have got a brief glimpse of it in the smoke. Yeah, we did. Taking it out. That's good. And now it should be fairly... Oh, there were two of them. Ah. Explains why I thought they were fighting so well. There are actually two of them. Please tell me you've seen them. Yeah, I think she did. And there we go. Another convoy sunk. Good stuff. Alright, naval invasion of northern Finland queued up, and I think I should take my own advice, and we should grab the Shenandoahs and the Rangers and get them a refit. So, let's start with the Shenandoah. It takes a while to load the constructor these days because I've got so many designs. Which is why normally when you see me refitting things in a go, I'll just kind of like cut it all out because it does take a while. Right, refit mode. Unfortunately, we get the hideous guns, but there's not much I can do about that. Oil 3. Someone was asking when we were going to get that. We do now have it. I think the geared 2 turbines are probably still their best bet. We do now have the diesel electric auxiliary system, though. That's pretty nice. We also have modern 1 armor, which is quite the upgrade. We could get Antidote 5 on these. We still don't have triple base. We do have semi-automatic gun reload, though. And we don't have radar yet, either. But still, that's a nice little upgrade. I think I'll probably keep the... Oh, it does have a double hull. You know what? I'm fine with that upgrade. Although I don't want 53 caliber guns. Let's make them 50s. Does that give me enough weight to increase range? Yes, it does. Very good. So, aside from the slightly ugly gun model, only on this size, weirdly, I think it works fine. Up to like 8-inch. But larger than 8-inch, it just looks weird. Anyway, Shenandoahs, I'll go load up the Rangers. Right, here's the Ranger, which we can get to refitting. I don't want 53s though. 50 is fine. Semi-automatic gun reload. TT4. Modern armor. Well, maybe we can fiddle with something up here. Oil 3. There we go. Is turbo electric still the lightest for them? No, gear turbines are slightly lighter. Light enough that we can get the... Yes, diesel electric auxiliary system. Very good. I'm installing these, by the way, because they have a really nice ability to help you pump out any flooding and stuff like that. It makes them very hard to disable them. And not got quite enough to increase the range, though. Still, that's a tidy little upgrade for these things. What's our armor quality up to now? 190. So yeah, these things are now pretty well protected against their own guns, down to about 10,000 meters on the main belt. Lovely. All right, South Sakhalin has fallen. Where is it? There. Northern Finland has fallen, and we're now moving on to Latvia. I've ordered the fleet that was over in the Pacific to the North Sea because I think the Germans are probably going to move against us quite soon. And And that should allow us to, well, maybe not instantly blockade them because they do have some battleships. But it'll certainly put pressure on them. And we should hopefully be able to get rid of them. We also just unlocked the Mark IV 16-inch gun, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm probably going to leave the priority on big guns. Just because I want to start getting the Mark Vs. We're just about to get radar as well next turn. So I think next turn I will refit the 16-inch armed battle cruisers. So I might just see you on the see you on the refit screen. Right, first up are the Lexingtons. Okay, we'll get them oil 3 and Norks 5. Modern armor. Come back to that. They already had TNZ 4. They already had the semi-auto loaders. Radar Gen 1. Okay. Because I'd like to up their belt armor to 14. I would like to upgrade their anti-torp now, but for a double bottom hull. Not quite. I think I've flip-flopped on double and triple bottom hull a lot. And we want those to be 50s. Unfortunately, they keep this model, which means I really want to just rush the Mark Vs. I was kind of hoping that the 16-inch Mark V would have a Mark IV would have the same model as the Mark V, but no, apparently not. Right, what's next? Essexes. All right, here we go with the Essex for a refit. I think I will probably lay down a new battle cruiser, though. I was thinking about it whilst waiting for the thing to load. Yeah, gear turbines are now slightly better. Mod 1. Seem to just skip to Krupp 5. That does happen sometimes. That's 5. So they already had the semi-autos. Gen 1 radar. I still can't increase their range. Maybe double bottom hull for a little bit more range is worthwhile. I don't think we need the triple hulls anymore, especially now we've got anti-torp 5. I mean, it does give you a little bit of extra resistance and a little bit of torpedo damage reduction, but nowhere near as much as the anti-torp. Yeah. All right. Save you, and then I think, yeah, screw it. We've got that fast battleship hull. Let's have a look at it. Here we go. The fast battleship. Could make them go 32 knots, but we'll go for 30. Wow, they can be huge. How big is an Essex? 48. Okay. Right. I don't know if I want to make them that big. Alright, let's reduce beam. Yeah, this is looking more reasonable. What would be next? Midway? Yeah, let's go for something along these lines. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use the smallest tower to get it to actually fit. And then we want the tower that goes alongside it. That one looks about right. Funnels. 2 of them. They're weirdly proportioned. They feel tall. Did you say they're mega long? Now then, armament. The Essexes have 3 16s in triple turrets. I think that's exactly what we go for here as well. Basically giving us some more Essex style ships. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, 50 caliber guns. Stick with 5-inch 38 secondaries, of which we can have a reasonable number. I didn't put extra 2 inches on the Essex. I meant to do that. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Some 40mm Bofors. Just for Dakar. We have seen them actually be useful. Right. Cool. And then oil. I'm guessing that one. 61. Also 61. 59. Really? Really? That surprises me. Diesel Marine 1 is not something I normally pick. I think I'd just go with the gear turbines. With the diesel electric auxiliary system. Standard, base fuse, capitalistic. CT4, battle cruiser, so tube powder, stereo rangefinder on this, with all the mod cons, and we're still underway, which is pretty exciting. It means we can look at her armor, which is very anemic. Yeah, I think a 16-inch belt would be lovely, but we might be pushing it with that. Deck armor, realistically, we're not going to be able to armor up against a 40,000 meter hit, but let's say a 6-inch deck protecting us to around about 30-ish thousand meters. At least it will be once we include the layers. Extended, probably want 3. Extended deck 1.5, I think is fine. Yeah, that was never going to be. That was never going to be doable, was it? Right, let's go 14, 16, 16. And then I should be able to do it on the layers. If we go 3.1, 3.1, no, 2 point something. Let's go for that. I don't think I can grab anything else, but it's basically another Essex class. They're just a bit bigger and a little bit better protected. And of course it comes with all the modern systems as standard. They're not that much more expensive, 300 million or so. But yes, another fast battleship battlecruiser to add to the fleet, which is absolutely perfect. Save that and get some building. Okay, for now I'm constructing 3, although this one will need renamed. If you want to pick the name, buy the ship. Anyway, we're building 3 of those. I will actually, I'll tell you what, I'll temporarily rename it. Yeah, Coral Sea. I do want to build more of these, but obviously we're doing refits at the moment, which are going to take 3 months. So in 3 months, I'll see how many more of those I can kind of squeeze in. Along comes the spanner in the works. Blooming Germans being annoying. Oh, then we get triple base. Oh, I should have checked that. Okay, triple base. That's good to know. Oh well. Everything will be coming in for a refit eventually anyway. 3 months we'll get the Mark V 5-inch. Now, normally that would trigger a refit of our existing destroyers, but I think what I'm more likely to do is just order some more. So, yeah, hopefully our 14-inch battlecruisers will be finished. Oh, this is not just the 14s, though, is it? It's the 16s. They're refitting. 2 months. Okay. Everything's already on sea control. The fleet is just about to arrive at the North Sea, so I kind of timed that right. 3 out of 6 on this. Let's see if the Germans interfere. Huh. Okay, I had an ambush which I tried to withdraw from, and I hate withdrawing from them manually, so I just did auto-resolve, and we lost the biddle, which is the only reason I'm showing this. But it did also heavily damage the Visselback, which is a new German ship with even bigger guns. Not sure they're really learning their lesson. We've got another ambush here which I do not want to do. Although it is another one of those Schwaben class massive things. I'm tempted to auto-resolve it again. It's got this thing, the Blucher, which looks like a proper heavy cruiser. A convoy and a battle light cruisers. Nashville Interceptor against the Thetis class, the Stettin. All right. But yeah, we desperately need some more destroyers, I think. And yeah, refits of our existing ones would be nice. Given that there's a war on, I don't really want to do that. These, however, could maybe be refitted with the Mark Vs and a radar set. Once we get access to them, it might be worth doing that for the interceptors. I might just spread out the refits. Kind of do them one at a time. And or one class at a time. So that we're not losing our protection. Oh, they're running. I didn't check what their speed was, but the interceptors are pretty fast and have 9 forward-facing guns. But stern chases aren't very exciting, so I'm going to go mute myself. Right, well, despite some AI nonsense, a victory for the Nashville. Right, back to the map. Right, this time it's the Santa Fe plus some help. Lithuanian help. Lovely. Against the Sea Adler, Thetis, some destroyers, and a pretty big convoy. Yeah, that last fight. They're just getting... Oh, well, we get a flooding hit. Obviously, we get a flooding hit. Obviously, it turns the sector red. And obviously, it fully floods it. What do you mean you never get that? Ah, lies. Right. Moaning aside about XCOM statistics. Here we go. There's the enemy. Let's go. Tighten up. So I think all the destroyers are flying other flags, but were built in the good old US of A. Oh no, no, that's not one of mine. Lithuanians have some peculiar foreign things. Spotted, what, enemy destroyer? Yeah, looks like an enemy destroyer. Oh, there's going to be torpedoes in the water. Can feel it. Maybe, I mean, maybe not. They are turning very aggressively, but feels like there is. I'm just going to preemptively turn around and go the other way. Yeah, there they are. Whoa! Those must be electrics. Torpedo spidey sensors activating. Oh, hit, but it was a dud torpedo. That's a shame. Sea Adler taking quite a lot of damage here. Yeah, those are pretty modern ships. They still have pretty rubbish protection, but it's quite high quality. So it is just about enough to keep out the 5-inch high explosive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jaguar taking a lot of damage there. Transport Helgoland exploding. Cruiser coming back. Oh, that's not who I expected them to fire at, but okay. toe-to-toe with Thetis, but necessarily managing it. You need to withdraw, actually. Oh, who is that getting hit? You lot in the back. Kid. And McGowan. I mean, Thetis has also taken damage. Torpedoes away. Oh, you're out of AP. That's why. Oh, nice. Goodbye to the Thetis. Right. Now we just have to deal with these transports, which have an absolute ton of 4-inch guns. But we can bring Santa Fe back to do that. She's got the armour to handle it. Unfortunately, I don't think the destroyers really can. So I'm going to have them pop smoke and withdraw. But Santa Fe, what speed is she down to now? 18.2. She's a bit slow. Do you know what? It's not worth it. We'll end there. We did sink some of the transports, but the majority get away. So well done to the Sea Adler and the Thetis. I don't know what happened to the other 3 destroyers. They just seemed to disappear. But alright. Huh. Got another interesting one. We have taken Latvia, by the way. By the looks of it, looks like the Russians are attacking... The Germans are attacking Lithuania, and there's not much I can do about it. Also, for some reason, our alliance with the British is broken, but I don't know why that would be. Anyway, we've got the Admiral Scheer and an Augsburg-class light cruiser, both of which are pretty expensive ships. We've got the Astoria, which I'd rather not lose unnecessarily, and a very old Russian battleship. So, not quite sure what the best thing to do here is. I can probably take out their light cruiser and their destroyer. Or it could be a storm. That works too. For goodness sake. I've had so many storms. It's like 1%. It is. In fact, I know it's a 1% chance. Right, torpedoes off. Torpedoes off. We'll just put you on AI control, because I don't care. Not sure who a storm helps. But yeah, we'll try and use our torpedoes on the enemy heavy cruiser. And we can try, as best we can, to take out the enemy destroyer and light cruiser. We might just have to flee, though. Right, here is their heavy cruiser. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. If it's got armour, it's stuffed full of torpedoes, of course, because it's an AI ship. Oh, very accurate as well. You know what? Torpedoes normal. Smoke. Lovely. Withdraw. lost it. I think, Astoria, you should dump your torpedoes. Yep. One lot. Second lot. Turn. Second side. All torpedoes away. Oh my god. Run. Oh, they took a torpedo though. Not as many as I would hope. Now they're shooting up the battleship. It doesn't have much in the way of armour. That's pretty helpful actually. I think I'm losing this entire squadron. Astoria, she was doing okay, and then I just fluffed it. Maintain course, kill the destroyer. No, you can't because of the angle. Fine. Keep on the sheer. Oh, no. They're going in front of us, but I don't think... Oh, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Because if we can sink at least one ship, that would make me feel not as bad. I think the heavy cruise is a bit of an ask. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Still got 3 dry compartments. Very close though. Astoria handing out quite a lot of damage here. She's doing pretty well. And then when she does get a shot with her one remaining turret that can fire, yeah, there we go. Main belt pin, no flooding sadly. Oh, no. Bulkhead failed. Still, Astoria did fight pretty hard there. Yeah, clear defeat. I'm fine with that. Bloody storms. Astoria, though, gave out quite a lot of punishment there. Right, I've authorised 3 more... 3 more midways, although one of them has the wrong name in Ohio. Let's just go with Vigilant. I don't like Alaska. Well, Well, I do like Alaska. Sorry, Alaskans. You know why I'm probably thinking of renaming that. Anyway, we should now move on to Estonia. In theory. However, there is another option, and that is screwing with the Germans and trying to take Eastern Germany. And you know what? I think I might. The Soviets aren't really a threat. We can let the army deal with them. But the Germans, well, they might just need a bit of a push to eliminate them. Did we just get the Mark V 5-inch? We did. Okay, I'm going to design a new destroyer in that case. And then the war against Germany is going to have to be the last war against Germany. We will bloody eliminate them. But yeah, if we take East Germany, that should throw a bit of a wrench into their plans, and then maybe we can take their eastern provinces and then let the army finish them off. What are we up to now? The modern destroyer standard, I think. We've got loads of destroyers that we can build. This is going to be just like all the destroyers. Ooh, enhanced modern tower. That's a fancy one. And we can fit triple turrets on a destroyer. Love it. Probably this one. 36 knots. 3. I'm guessing gear turbines. Yeah, gear turbines. Modern armor. Protection and flooding systems. We've got enough engine efficiency, that's fantastic. Bombette tower. Guns on the back. Torpedo launcher. Triple base. Yeah. Carrying oxygen torps is going to be pushing it, isn't it? Triples might be excessive as well. Let's just try going with twins. Just basically make it a David R. Ray style ship. The other option is not having this gun and keeping the triples, but go with this for now. Engines and boilers are quite heavy. Could bleed off a little bit of speed. Well, David R. Rays are nowhere near that fast, so we are adding a lot of speed. We could just go with an Aux diesel. What about our... what is our flash fire chance? 1.4. Screw it. Let's use super heavy shells, but reduced number. Other option would be to go with 21-inch standard torps. Cheaper tower. Lighter tower, I should say. What about one of the refit towers? Yeah, there we go. So a little bit of a compromise. It's very similar to the David R. Ray, just with modern kit and a bit faster. But yeah, this would be good to just get a bunch of these built. I'm interested to see how those super heavy shells perform. They've got a reasonable amount of pen on the HE, but they're just going to do a lot of damage when they hit. Oh, and these should be 38s, of course. Although, with the Mark 5s, I'm tempted to lengthen them. Okay, we can just about squeak a 45 in if we go cramped, can't we? Oh, I haven't armoured the ship either. Okay, let's go 0.5, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2, 0.2, 0.5, 1, 0.5, 0.4, 1.5. There we go. So it's got a reasonable amount of armour as well. Can I get the standard crew quarters back? Yes, I can. Amazing. Right. Cheeky little destroyer. We'll build a bunch of these. Let me just go and work out how many. I just had to build 35 of those. Which means that we're going to have a little bit more coverage, I would say. I also want to make sure that all these ships come out on sea control. That's a little trick you can do if you select a ship that has been built, and then you scroll down the list with shift click and then you set them to sea control. You can set what your ships come out as. It can be useful if you want to have them come out straight out of commissioning into active, like get in some battles. Or the other thing you can use it for is set them to limited so that they're not costing you money when they're built. We also have quite a few foreign orders as well. We've got a lot more allies now, by the way. I haven't actually spoken about it. But yeah, we have Brazil, who've been our allies since the start of the game. The Netherlands, Sweden, Korean Empire, and Mexico. Oh, Lithuania has stopped being allied with us. Who did they change to someone else, or are they just independent now? They might be independent now. That is a mistake. That is why the Germans were able to attack them. Oh well. If they do take Lithuania, we'll just invade it and take it back. But yeah, I think going for Eastern Germany is the play. Split Germany in half. Then we can come back, take Pillau and Western Poland, which are also relatively easy to do. The one that's almost impossible to hit for the Navy is Western Germany, but yeah, if we can lock them out of the Baltic, that's pretty huge, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that will all be for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.